Hi, Mike. I'm not Bill Bradford, just so you know. Successful urban planning, you're going to say something. Successful urban planning helps target where jobs and housing development occurs while ensuring necessary transportation infrastructure and public amenities to support these. It's called concurrence.
Right.
In the past, we used something called the Urban Village Strategy to accomplish this. Seattle has seen explosive job growth fueled by tax and other incentives provided by the city. Rather than managing growth, we are encouraging unfettered demand on housing and infrastructure and have arguably failed at implementing successful housing and transportation policies because we're doing too little too late to support the job growth. So, Planning Director Sam Macefa has called Mayor Murray, quote, the planner-in-chief. That planning has largely been based on backroom deal to upzone a bunch of the city called the Grand Bargain to support a little bit of money for public housing and support transit infrastructure to create mass transit to limited areas a long time out. What would you do differently as planner-in-chief to address our growing pains?
Yeah, and I referenced this in my opening statement. I think the first thing we need to do is we need to hold the line on property and sales taxes and regressive taxes, and we need to ask the big corporations to pay for the new initiatives. And I think this gets in part of what you're talking about. I would, if we're going to have an affordable housing plan, that's who we should be looking for to pay for more community-owned and publicly owned housing, which I believe we do need such a plan. If we're going to have more transit, that's what we should be looking at. If we're going to renew the next Bridging the Gap levy, I think it's got a different Move Seattle is the name now. I think we need to look at more progressive ways to pay for all of those things. So that's one piece of it. And the other piece of it is what I brought up earlier, which is you need to engage the community at a neighborhood-based level about what are the investments you want to see to accompany the growth. And again, I'm going to repeat what I said earlier. There is always a tension between, the neighborhood-specific priorities and the overall city needs and priorities. But I think you have to engage both sides in that dialogue to make it work. And that would be my commitment and how I've tried to operate as an advocate and as a mayor.
Okay, a little follow-up. When you came into office at the beginning of 2010, it was right at the end of a process called the Neighborhood Plan Advisory Committee. Do you remember that?
I don't remember. Yes.
I just took a look for it online. It is disappeared from the city's website.
Not surprised.
Why did you not implement the NPAC recommendations?
We don't have, we would have to dig deep into what those recommendations were to answer that and run out of time, but I'm happy to follow up with you. Because I'm not sure we did ignore them. Okay.
Well, that was